So I get this question a lot. So Brian, how important is your policy and procedure manual? Well, it all depends on your policy and procedure manual. I've gone into offices and it's an employee handbook and it's a policy and procedure manual and the thing is this thick and it's got all these kinds of legal, HR detailed mumbo jumbo in it, for sake of a better word. What I consider a policy procedure manual is an operational policy and procedure manual. Now, that is not to say that you don't need some of that legal HR elements to it, because I think that's fine. And you should have some of that stuff that's compliant in your state, that your HR attorney says you need. Great. But the policy and procedure manual that the staff is going to reference, that you are going to enforce, that is going to run the basis of your operations, the operating side of your policy and procedure manual is very important. Very, very, very important to how you're going to run your day-to-day and week-to-week. So without those key policies, you lack the backbone or the agreed support, if you will, the agreement that you have between you and your employee when you bring them on, that is going to support how you're going to manage that personnel. So for instance, of course we have all the discrimination, non-discrimination, Fair Practice Act, and Fair Labor laws in there, and that's the legal aspect that I was referring to. But then I spend a lot of time, actually every summer, I spend about 3 weeks going through this extensive operational policy and procedure manual that we put out there to all the owners that we work with. And that has detailed policies such as when a full-time therapist goes off on a vacation for a week, all the remaining therapists increase their hours by 5 hours that week. Done. Policies to be followed. They agree to it when they come on board so that when it's their turn to take a vacation, the rest of the remaining staff increases 5 hours to cover their vacation. I have policies on how their bonus gets paid out, when it gets paid out, what are the requirements to make the bonus, policies on how the front desk is to operate, the therapists and how they write their prescribed frequency orders to the patients when they schedule up front. So basically I get into the whole doingness of each position in the company for each person so they can quickly reference what aspect of their job are they responsible for. So there's none of this, well, I didn't know that. I didn't know I was responsible for this or for that. I thought that was somebody else's job. So I want to end in summary with your policy and procedure manual should be two-sided. It should be corporate legal policies and procedures and a full-blown, fully detailed operational policy and procedure manual. If you have that, you're going to be able to work really well, very smooth with all of your staff. So if you have any other questions on that, please just complete the comment box below or call me today. Call me right now. No time better than the present to get the answers to the questions you have. So 410-384-9242. You can give Jennifer a call and I'll get right back with you and answer any questions you've got. Thanks.